All right, welcome everybody. Welcome to tonight's HIIT class. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Johanna. I'm a certified personal trainer, yoga instructor, and also board certified as a health and wellness coach. And I'm one of the coaches at Kickoff. And for tonight's class, we will do a HIIT workout. So everything will be timed, right? Timed intervals. So it doesn't matter how many repetitions you do, right? Go at your level. That's what I love about HIIT training, right? You go at your level, your intensity, your weight, right? And that way everybody can participate. So what we'll need is a mat, and then some dumbbells, right? If you have dumbbells at home, anything you have at home, right? Any weight, it doesn't matter. If you don't have dumbbells, you could use plastic water bottles that are filled with water. You could use a gallon of milk. You could use a bag of rice, right? There's endless possibilities, a stack of books. If you don't have anything like that at all, then don't worry about it, right? Just do the exercises without, right? That will be just fine. That way, there's no excuses. Weights or no weights, you have to participate. So we will, let's see, I have 10 exercises, 10 different exercises, and there's something, for the whole body, right? There will be some cardio exercises, something for your legs, your glutes, something for the core, your upper body, right? So you get a good workout in. And the first circuit will go at 20 seconds for each exercise. I have my watch here, so I'll keep track of the time, and I'll just say begin and then stop, right? If you need to stop before that, right, please do always modify so this works for you. So the first exercise we're going to start with, and we'll start right away, are seal jacks, right? So we'll start out here and we'll jump in, clapping our hands together, right? And begin. Definitely getting our heart rate up a little bit. Time, good. The next one is a Renegade Row, so grab some of your weights. And we will come into a plank position here. And, if your weights aren't completely round, right? Definitely be careful. You always want to make sure you set them down again on the flat part. So we will come into a plank, and you'll shift your weight onto one side, rowing up with the other. Right, going back and forth. If you don't have weights, do without. Just pulling the arm up, right? So weights or no weights, are you ready? Here we go, and begin. Keep your core tight. Time, good. Let's see. We will actually stay down on the mat, and we'll come into a seated bicycle, and you can do this with a weight as well. And so this one is not about speed, but about you, staying up here, because we're not lying down on the mat like we usually do. So keep your core engaged, right, and then switch the legs, and you're going to twist your upper body at the same time, so always towards the knee. And begin. Time. Whew. Good job. We will stay down here, and we'll come into a tabletop reach. So your hands are behind you, and you will lift up, and one arm comes overhead, back down, and then the other one, always reaching overhead, and begin. Time, good. And I'm coming up to standing again, grabbing the weights. We'll come into a deadlift and then an upright row. So keep your knees soft, weight in front of you. The weight is kind of pulling you down, coming back up, and then rowing up, right? So it's like one movement. Down and up. All right, here we go. I'll kind of face you so you can see it that way too. Time. Good. Placing those. Actually, I'm going to keep those. The next one is a speed squat with an overhead press. So your weights are right here, squatting up and trying to get a good tempo going, right? So it kind of works your cardio as well. And begin. When you're squatting, always make sure the weight is in your heels. Time. Ooh. Good. Next, I guess we'll just keep these weights. Next is a triceps kickback. So soft knees again, straight back, leaning forward, and kicking the weight back. You should feel this here in your triceps in the back. And begin. Time, good. Then we will come back down onto the mat. And these are leg, what are they called? Leg switches, leg raise switches. So one leg is down, one is up, and we're switching back and forth. And you're just gonna hold your upper body up, right? And that is what will work your core here. Whew, I can't talk and hold it at the same time. So here we go, 20 seconds. Time, good. The next one are Hydrant Kicks. So you have your hands under your shoulders, your knees under your hips, and you'll bring one knee out to the side, and we'll stay here, and we'll kick out. So this will start to burn right here where we want it. So staying on that one side, and then we'll switch and begin. Coming up and start to kick. Time, good. Switching sides and begin. Same thing on the other side. Time, good. I can definitely feel that. And then the last one is like a kettlebell swing. So you hold one of your weights, kind of make sure you have it tight, right? You can also hold both ends. It's completely up to you. Make sure you have it tight so it doesn't fall out of your hands. And we'll squat, swinging forward, and then swinging it between our legs. So going for 20 seconds and begin. Time, good, very good. Put that weight down and get some water. That was already our first circuit. So catch your breath, always hydrate. I think we'll go up in time for the next circuit, right, to just challenge our system a little differently. And we'll just go up to 30 seconds. And so we've been through it once now, right? You know where you are. If it's not enough for you, right, challenge yourself a little more. Maybe, go heavier on the weights, maybe go faster on some of the exercises, right? You know yourselves best. If it was too much, right, then just slow down a little bit. Maybe go lighter on the weights, or maybe no weights at all, or modify the exercises. So we will start, make sure I don't trip. We will start again, going for 30 seconds this time, and going with the seal jacks. So here we go, and begin. You can definitely tell that little difference there. Just 10 seconds. All right, the Renegade Row is next. So plank on your weights and pulling them up. I guess I'm realizing that now. This could be a good modification if the plank is too much for you. Do it on your knees, right? Still pull the core in. All right, whenever you're ready, and begin. Time, good. The next one is the seated bicycle. So coming to that seated position, and when you're ready, begin. Last 10. Time. Woo. Good. The tabletop reach. So hands on the floor behind you and reaching overhead. And begin. Time. Good. Let's see what's next. The deadlift. So coming up to standing. The deadlift to the upright row. So soft knees, coming forward and pulling up. And begin. Time. Next is the speed squat with the overhead press. Let me show you that sideways also. And begin. Ooh, losing my balance. So try to get a good rhythm going. Time. Woo. Speed squat, triceps kickback. Soft knees, straight back, and begin. Time, good. Put that down. The leg raise switch. So coming onto the mat and switching the legs and begin. Keep your core engaged, but remember to breathe, right? Very important. Time. The Hydrant Kicks, coming onto your hands and knees, and begin, starting on one side, coming out and kicking. Last few. Time. And switching sides and begin. Time. Whew. Definitely feel those. And then grab one of your kettlebells again for the kettlebell swings or dumbbell swings. Holding it real tight and begin. Keep your core tight here as you come down. Time, good. All right, we're on break again. Get some water. Catch your breath. I don't know if you're out of breath, but I am, definitely. Can definitely tell. With these circuits, it's always important to take breaks, right? Because only if you take breaks can you then give your everything in the next round, right? Otherwise, you're too fatigued, and when we're too fatigued and keep pushing ourselves, we get injured. So make sure you take breaks. Drink water, very important. We will do a core round in between, and I'll just pick whatever pops into my mind here as far as core exercises go. Have some of your dumbbells close by. Sometimes it's nice to use them. And yeah, we'll just do a few different ones, take another break, and then do another full circuit. So let's come down. And we'll start in a regular plank, just holding on your hands or on your elbows. And begin. And we'll just do these for 20 seconds. Make sure you're not hanging in your shoulders, right? But you're lifting out of them. So this is a very active pose. Time. From here, we'll go straight into mountain climbers, bringing plank pose, and I'm bringing one knee at a time to the chest, and begin. And do these at the pace you want to go, right? Slow and steady, or you can pick up the pace. Time, good. The next one are shoulder taps. Let me turn a little bit so you can see them. We're starting in the plank again, and we're tapping the opposite shoulder. And begin. Good. Come to a seated position. Hands behind you, and we'll just lift up into tabletop and back down. And begin. Good. And then your legs are on the floor, flexing the toes, sitting up tall, leaning back a little bit, and punching. Here we go, and begin. Remember to breathe also. Again, very important. Time, good. Grab one of your weights and just hold it, and we'll do a Russian twist. So same thing, legs stay where they are, flexing the toes, sitting up tall, leaning back to where you feel your core is contracting, and then twisting from side to side, and begin. Time, good. We will come into a side plank. So the elbow that's on the bottom is underneath your shoulder. Bottom leg can be bent. Top leg is on top, straight. Look over your shoulder. Make sure you're in one line here, right? That's very important. And then lifting up and begin. The top arm can be alongside your body, or you can reach up. If that's easy, you can lift up and down the top leg. If not, just hold. Time, good. Switching sides. Same thing on the other side. Elbow under the shoulder, bottom knee is bent, top leg is straight. Looking over that top shoulder, making sure you're in one line, and lifting up. Top arm alongside your body, reaching up, or if it's too easy, lifting the top leg up and down. Time, good. Next one are plank jacks. So coming back onto your knees, your hands, and either stepping out, in, or jumping. It's completely up to you. So here we go, 20 seconds, and begin. Good. Next is a plank roll. So we're in the plank again, and you'll roll onto your toes and then through the heels, like the heels are extending back, forward and back, and begin. Time, good. Coming back onto your back. Next are Flutter Kicks. So your hands are underneath your glutes, protect your low back, and then you can lift up your head, kind of tucking your chin here, and we're fluttering the legs up and down, and begin. Time, good. The next one, same starting position, hands under your back and glutes, legs up, and then one leg at a time comes down and back up. And do these slowly, right? It is harder to do it slowly, so take your time and begin. Time, good. We'll do that same one again, but this time both legs together. And begin. Again, go slow. Time, good. And then we'll come on to our elbows for some incline bicycles. And begin. Time. The next one is a bear plank. So your knees are under your hips again, and then tuck your toes here and lift the knees off the mat. And either you can just hold here or jump out, jump back in, or step out, step back in. But always keeping the knees off the mat. And begin. Time. Whew. And the last one is switching back and forth between the plank on your hands and coming down onto the elbows. Last one, here we go, and begin. Time. Ooh, good job. All right, that was a lot of core. Get some water, relax for a moment. A lot of these core exercises really work your upper body as well, right? Holding these planks is a lot of work for the upper body, so it's good. Double duty. So make sure you hydrate and let your breath come down again. You should definitely be sweating. If you're not, you have to pick it up a notch. Go faster, go harder. But I trust that you are. So we'll do our full body circuit one more time for 30 seconds, and then we'll stretch. So that should be a nice, well-rounded workout for today. So let's see, we'll start with the seal jacks. So whenever you're ready, get in position, and here we go, last round. Time. Ooh, good job. The Renegade Row is next. So find that good position, and whenever you're ready, begin. Good. That seated bicycle is next. And begin. tabletop reach. So hands behind you. And set the timer right away and begin. Good. All right, the deadlift. Deadlift to the upright row. So grab your weights. Soft knees and begin. Good. Next is the squat with the overhead press and begin. Good job. Triceps kickbacks. Soft knees again, straight back, and begin. Good. Look at my list. All right, putting that down. Next is the leg raise switch. So coming onto your back, one leg up, and switching back and forth. And begin. Good. The Hydrant Kicks. All right, and begin. Come this way a little bit so I don't kick my shelf. Time and switching sides. I have a feeling I will feel this one tomorrow. Whew. Time. Oh my goodness. Oh, and last one. Oh, grab one of your dumbbells for the dumbbell swing. Last one for today. And begin. Good job. Excellent. You got through the workout. Make sure you have some water right now. Catch your breath, and we'll go into a stretch. Like I always say, a lot of people neglect to stretch, but it's very, very important, right? After we've worked out, right, and kind of broken down our muscles, we want to make sure we stretch them, we let things calm down, right? We might be out of breath right now, so make sure that you take the time to come down from that, cool off, relax, right? The world is already stressful enough, and exercise even is a form of stress, right? A positive form of stress, but so we want to make sure we take active time afterwards to relax. So come to lying on your back, and then bring your knees to your chest, just rolling from side to side, kind of massaging the back. You can also make little circles here with your knees, which really targets the lowest part of the back. And then coming back down, bringing one leg up, flexing the toes, and pulling it towards you. The other leg can stay bent, or you can extend it along the floor. And we'll switch sides. The other leg comes up, flexing the toes, pulling the leg towards you, and extending the other one if you would like. We'll keep this leg up here, and we will lower it just maybe about 6 inches across the body. So not very far, and at the same time, with the palm of your hand, push against your thigh as if you're trying to push the leg away from you. And this will give a nice stretch to your IT band. Continue to breathe also. And coming back. Same thing on the other side. The other leg comes up, and lowering it across the body a little bit, and with the palm of your hand pushing the leg away from you. Mosquito buzzing around here. And then coming back up and roll over one side. Come onto your hands and knees. We'll do a few cat-cow movements, stretching out the muscles of the back. Your hands are under your shoulders, knees under your hips. On your inhale, lowering the belly down and lifting your chest. Exhaling, rounding the back, pushing the mat away. On your inhale, lowering the belly towards the mat. Exhaling, rounding the back. And flow between these two poses a few times. One last time. And then slowly take your time coming up to standing. Do a few big arm circles. And reversing the direction. And then bringing one arm across. And then bringing the other one across. And coming back. And taking a deep breath in. And out. And in. And out. One more deep breath. And out. All right, great job everybody, and I'll see you next time.